Hi, welcome back to my page. This is my third and last video on my US and Memphis trip, so I just thought I'd run over some vinyls, LPs and box sets that I picked up over there. First one is the stereo copy of Rouseabout, front cover there. Not too bad a condition, the cover, quite pleased with it. As I said, stereo. Then we have the inlay. Now, I don't keep the records in the original inlays, and as everyone knows, these can be a bit, very hard to get them in good condition. You know, this one here, I'm actually quite lucky. It's got no rips except for a little piece just on one side. I don't want to damage them anymore, so I just take them out. And the record, mint condition. Next to no spindle wear at all, so I don't really think this one's been played at all. Maybe a couple times if we're lucky, but beautiful condition. I think I paid around about $12 or $13 American for this, so as far as I'm concerned, a real bargain. The next one, no, it's not the same. It's the mono copy. Exactly the same cover, exactly as you all know. And the inlay, exactly the same inlay again. Pretty good condition. Little bit of a rip just down the bottom there, but nothing. I've seen worse. I've seen much worse. And again, we have the label. A little bit of spindle wear on this one. Nothing extreme, but again, fantastic condition. I was very lucky actually with all the records that I managed to get. I think I really only took one that was maybe in a good condition, one I didn't have, so yeah, pretty lucky. Played both of those Rouseabout ones. I love that soundtrack. The next one I got was Elvis in Hollywood. Now I think, correct me, yes, this is an English one, I believe. We all know that the standard Elvis in Hollywood from '76, you know, the blue cover with the two film strips. We got that in New Zealand as well. We actually got that, I believe some countries got it with a picture book. We got it with a poster. I'd rather have the picture book, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. And it's on the blue label. Again, no spindle wear at all. Next one is actually the first one that I bought. This was in Miami. That's right, yeah, we had a day stop in Miami before we actually went back. So I managed to find a little second-hand shop, and beautiful cover, not a mark on it. Again, the inlay. No worries with condition on the inlay at all. The record, a little bit of spindle wear, a few marks around it, but plays mint. It's a mono Dynagroove. Now, if I remember rightly, the mono because obviously this is 67, so this would have been one of the last. One of the last sort of monos released. I know Speedway, US Speedway was the actual last one, but that'll be getting up there pretty close. Frankie and Johnny, it's Frankie and Johnny. Fun in Acapulco. Love the back cover. And the inlay. Again, just about mint. Very lucky with them, to be honest. And last but least, again, stereo copy, but very little, next to no spindle wear. Oops. Now they were all the LPs. I mean, there were more that I could have taken, but lack of room was the only thing that stopped me. Now the other couple of things that I bought were from Graceland itself, from the gift shop, and there were two things that I thought I'd never get because I actually thought they were sold out. But they had 3 copies of the first one I'll show you, and 2 copies of the second one. So the first one was this beast. And yeah, they are heavy. I think I paid around about the 300 mark US, which is probably a little bit on the high side, but I didn't have it. And like I said, I thought it sold out, so I just jumped on it. I wasn't going to quibble about it. And the next one was this one. Now I'm not going to take the books out or the CDs. Yeah, there's been heaps of reviews done on the other pages for these and that, but yeah, I was wrapped. I think, like I said, I think I paid around about 300 for this as well. So along with the the weight issues that we have on planes and that sort of thing, I was getting up there, but I wasn't going to leave these behind. King Creole, I got 1061 out of 2000, and the Blue Hawaii, I don't know if there's a number on this one. No, there doesn't appear to be. But yeah, I was happy to get them. And like I said, they still did have copies left over to purchase, The other thing that I'd like your guys' help with, and if you could in the comments, I received this little beauty in the mail today. Now, it is an EPA 4006. I'll just show you. It came with its original company sleeve, and I'll just show you the record. The record's not in the best condition, and I've only just received it, so I haven't played it, and I certainly haven't cleaned it. So it needs a good clean for both. But it is, like I said, it is an EPA 4006, but I can't find any information about the cover. Now, I've had a look on Discogs and those sorts of places, but I can't find anything. Now, it's a thick cardboard cover. It's not a flimsy one. It does state printed in the USA, right down the bottom there. Alright, so I don't know. I purchased it because I just liked the cover, to be honest. I've got the original, the standard one we all aware of. But if anyone has any information on that, could you please let me know in the comments? Someone out there must have another copy or something along those lines. I purchased it from a buyer in America. It's a very clean copy. I'm sort of leaning towards maybe it is a redone, a new one. But if you have any information, if you could just let us know, that would be great. The other thing is, I'd like to give a shout out to as I said, I'd like to do a shout out to a web page on my videos. Sincerely Elvis, Sean. If you're looking to view a book, anything along those lines you're thinking about getting, go and see Sean's page. I guarantee you he's got it, and he does an excellent job in showing you what you're in for and that sort of thing. Highly recommended page. That's basically it for the day. Thank you guys very much for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.